Okay, the vehicle is 11 feet 6 inches tall, 28 feet long. Your mirrors will push in and fold in. Very easy to do. This compartment here, this is your upfit breaker and your jump solenoid switch. The jump solenoid switch means if your vehicle won't start, it will fuse jumper cables together, all internally. This is a 25-foot shoreline. This shoreline here is a 240 volt, 50 amps. You can plug into a 240. If there is no 240 to plug into, you can put the adapter on it. Once you put the adapter on it, it goes to a 110 and 15 amps. And it just goes like that. Push it here. There is a porthole when you use your shoreline. Your porthole is right here. Right here. You take that off. You put your shoreline down through there. You pull it out. Then you can close up the door. This is our generator. It's on a slide-out tray. Your slide-out tray is right here. It slides out. What you have to do, turn these knobs to the left, like that. What you're going to do, this is the breaker. The breaker has to be on. If for some reason it would shut off, you just come out and reset the breaker. This is your oil dipstick and fill. You're going to check that in the morning, and you're going to fill it through there. After you do that, you put it back on.
We're going to do the graphics local.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're getting our training.
This key here is called the South Code key.
I don't know if
wherever you see,
so good to us, but I don't know if they have that.
wherever you see the gray locks, here, here, on all the compartment doors has a gray lock. This is the only key that will open or lock it back up. Your fuel tank is a 55-gallon fuel tank. Has a lock cap on it. You're going to take this key here. You're going to put it
Maybe
in.
the village has a plug somewhere. I don't know. We'll have to ask.
Turn it.
Yeah, you two take care.
Turn it to the left. Unleaded fuel only, gasoline. Take your key out. Put it back in. Make sure it clicks. That's locked. What we have back here is your inverter. It's an 1800 watt charger, your battery charger. There is 4 6-volt deep cycle batteries. Batteries run the inverter and the upfit. Those are your batteries. This is your battery charger. These are your triangles in case you break down. Your backup camera. It will show between 15 and 18 feet behind you, straight back, not side to side, straight back. As soon as the bus goes in reverse, the camera will come on, or you can operate it manually. This here is our propane fuel. It's a 29-gallon tank. Intake, exhaust. Just bring the fumes out. Whenever you use propane, you got to turn the propane tank on. I suggest that if you're not using propane, come out and shut it off. Works right here. There is no South Code key. Yes, there is right there. This is the latch to hold it up. That's all there is to that. This is your fill right here. You fill it here. You can take it to a RV dealer or a AmeriGas, and they should be able to accommodate. This door here has a deadbolt. There's a deadbolt lock. This is your deadbolt. Lock it there, it's locked. This is your door lock. You can lock locked. And you can lock them both. Unlock it, put your key in, turn it, take your deadbolt key, unlock it. Whenever you open this door, make sure you latch it. If you're going to leave the door open, make sure it's latched. And hook it. It will hook right in there to lock it from the inside. Make sure before you pull away, your door is closed. Make sure your steps are up. The steps are manual, they're not electric. And the way you do the steps, you pull that up, like that. Very easy to do. Pull it back out, and pull it down. I would not spray the locks with WD-40. Don't put that in. WD-40 dries things out. What I would do is get some graphite, spray them with graphite just to keep them lubricated. When you do your pre-trip in the morning, you're going to open up the hood from the inside. This is right there. You just pull it, and that unlocks the hood. This is the little lever that you pull to the left to unlock the hood. That's your bar to hold it up. Over here, what we have, washer fluid. It's marked. Your oil fill. And it takes a 5W20 oil. Transmission fluid. You check that with the vehicle running. Your air filter. Power steering, do not overfill it. You can read it from out here how full. Your brake fluid and your coolant. I guess the most important part is the battery. I forgot the battery right here. This is your battery. Right here's your battery. It goes on like that. This is your rear window. You open it like this. There's a screen on it. So let air in. Do not drive with it open. You'll get dust, and if it's raining, you'll get a lot of rainwater. So make sure it's closed. If for some reason you have to get out of the vehicle and all the doors are locked, you can't get out, you can pull these red handles down and your window will swing out. Just like that. There, just like that. You got your skylights, smoke detector, and carbon. What we're going to do, we're going to start the generator. There is an hour meter on this generator right here. But I suggest that she has a log of service hours that she keeps track of for herself. In order to start the generator, you push that in, hold it in until it stabilizes, let go. You're going to come over here, turn your three-way power switch at shoreline, off, and gen. You got to turn it to gen. Turn on your lights. You have lights now. Now, your breakers for your heater and your air conditioning is in this box here. You take the end of this key, you put it in here like that, you turn it down, you pull it open. These are your breakers. Now, this here is your fuses. Whatever we have did, we have wrote down. Just say, suppose your furnace does not kick on. That takes a 15 amp fuse. You're going to look here to see where 15 is. It's right there, number 15. That's your first one. If the furnace does not come on, it probably blew a fuse. There's a little black thing right there. You can reset it. It will pop out. You just push it back in. I suggest that you get another set of these fuses and just set in here. But you can reset these as much as you want. Okay, it says rear heat, air condition, main breaker has to be on, front heat, inverter. So our breakers are on. I'm going to turn on the heat in the rear. It's electric heat, means instant, just like that. Come back here. Feel here. Feel. You have instant heat right.
Oh yeah.
Right away. If you don't turn off the breaker and you got the generator running with the air conditioner on, someone could come in here and turn the heater on, and when they do, it could throw the breaker on your generator. So I suggest that you turn the heat off in the summer at your main breaker so no one would accidentally turn on the heat. So you're going to turn that off. Your knobs will come off. Okay. We have front heat. This is our front heat right here. This is your on and off switch. This is your front heater. This is your on and off switch right here. You turn that on. You have electric heat. Okay, you turn that off. That is off. So, seeing it's summer, I'm going to turn the rear heat off. I'm going to turn the front heat off. The two breakers, it's just like at home. Main breaker, always leave on. What we're going to do is turn on your air conditioner. Right here's your on and off for your air. This is your thermostat right here for your cool, for your air condition. This here is just a fan, I believe. You can adjust where the air goes right with these things here. You have a high, medium, and low. This is the fan on this side here. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to turn on cool. That means our air conditioner is running right now. You can adjust your flow of air through there. You have a low, a medium, and a high. This is your thermostat, cooler or not so cool. It'll adjust right there. Whenever you're done, you're going to turn it off. You do not want to start your generator with a load on it. But once your generator is started, you want a load on it. You just don't want it running with nothing on it. Just a waste. The filter for your air conditioner is right here. It comes off very easy. You just pull these little tabs to you. You clean that off, you put it back in. Check it periodically. Snaps right back in. When you shut your generator off, that should go up. You're just going to press it here. Hold it in until it stops. Stop. Let go. Come over here. Turn it off. Turn on your inverter's already on. Right here, you just... Okay. Your inverter is off now, meaning your inverter runs off the batteries. Those 4 batteries that's underneath the bus. To turn the inverter on, and what you're going to run with the inverter is your lights and your fan. You're not going to run the air conditioner or the heat. That runs off of the generator. The electric heat, your furnace heat, which is propane, will run off the inverter and your lights. Okay. To turn it back on, your inverter, you just... There it is. It's back on. It takes a few seconds for it to come on. You got lights. The inverter runs off the batteries. You can run your lights and your propane furnace off of the inverter. All you do is this little green button, you hold it in, Till it beeps, you come over, you turn your lights on. You have lights automatically. You're not using the generator, you're not using anything but the inverter batteries.
Can we use our laptop as well?
Sure.
At the same time?
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. Like I say, you can't use your air or your heater. Now, in order to work the propane, first of all, we have to turn it on. Would you like to turn it on?
Sure.
Okay. It's just like your gas grill at home said. You got to turn it on, you got to turn it off. At least I do, instead of leaving it on. She's going to turn it on. This works just like a thermostat at home. All you do, it's off now. All you do is pull it over like that.
I heard it click.
It'll come on.
Yep.
It takes a little bit for it to come on. Okay, what we're going to do, I'm going to shut off the thermostat right here. I have it to about 80 degrees just to show. I'm just going to shut it off.
And is that just for the propane, that
Th-
thermostat?
This is just for the furnace,
Oh,
propane,
furnace, yeah.
which
Propane
is,
furnace, yeah.
yeah. I use this here, this propane, as the furnace. The electric heat is the generator.
Yeah.
Okay, it's off now. That will shut off. It'll take a little bit for that to shut off. Okay. This here is our fan. This is the cap for it. You open up the cap like this. You can bring the cool air in, or you can take the hot air out. So we're bringing the cool air in. I got it on low, and it brings in a lot of nice cool air, or medium, or high. If you have it on high, it's kind of noisy if she's reading to the kids. So I would just turn it on low. And if it's real warm in here and you want the warm air out, the humidity, you just push it to out, and it'll take the humidity right out. Did that shut off here? Yeah, it's off. Okay, your window here and your door, the window is locked. You push that up, your window will open. There's your screen. Lets a lot of nice air in. I suggest again, do not drive with it open. You get a lot of dust and rain in. And then you close it like that and lock it. This here is your deadbolt. You can lock it from inside like that. And this is your regular latch. It is locked. To unlock it, you just push that down, your door will open. Okay, let's do this up here. Let me turn this baby off. Oops, that's it. Okay. This is your key for the ignition. When your steps are out, the only safety feature you have is a buzzer that will buzz, meaning your steps are out. I'll turn on the ignition and you'll hear the buzzer. You hear that loud whistle? That means our step is out. Put the step back in once.
I can get out of here.
Pull the handle.
There you go.
Oh, I just locked myself in. There we go. I can handle this.
Good job.
I had trouble with that part too. Oh my goodness.
Okay, when the steps are in, you do not hear the whistle. You don't hear the whistle. You can start your vehicle. I do not suggest that you run with the inverter on, your lights or anything. There's no sense in running with the inverter on or your air conditioner, your generator, because once you get to the stop, your air conditioner will cool the vehicle in a hurry. Same thing with the heat. You turn your heat on, it'll heat up. Do not run with it on. When you drive to a place, do not park over top of a water puddle where the generator is, because the generator will vacuum up. So kind of watch where you park. If for some reason that you leave your dome lights on, your headlights on all night, with the jump solenoid switch that's down there, there is a little switch here, and all you do is push it up. I don't know if you can get this or not. Right here. This is the switch. This is your jump solenoid. You can go up or down, and that will jump your vehicle. That fuses the cables together to jump it. Once your vehicle is started, you can turn that off. Your headlights, your brightness, your horn. This is the lever to adjust your steering wheel. Your radio, your fan, your air conditioner heater for the driver, your 12-volt power. This here, I believe, is for an MP3 player. It's an auxiliary jack. If you have a Sirius radio or MP3 player, you can plug your phone in there. Your emergency brake, right there. There's your lever to let it up. You have power locks. This unlocks the door. That locks the door. You have power windows. You got to have the ignition on. Right there. You have adjustable mirrors, electric mirrors. What you do, you turn the little lever here all the way to the left, and that will adjust the top of the mirror only. The bottom of the mirror you adjust manually. You turn it all the way to the right, and it will adjust the passenger side mirror. Or put it in the middle and it locks everything in. Like I said, same thing on that. It does not, it just adjusts the top of the mirror, not the bottom. When you put your vehicle in reverse, you have a horn, you have a backup camera. That is the bumper right there. It shows 15 feet behind you. There's a volume control. That goes off. You can do it manually. It comes on. There's your volume control. Right there, or all the way down. Has a menu on it for brightness, contrast, color, tint, volume. Someone can be back there talking, and I can turn that on manually, and I can hear exactly what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Or I usually keep it down, because if you don't, if you got it on like this, I would keep it down all the way like that. And then you can turn it off like that. But as soon as it goes in reverse, it comes back on. Okay. You understand that now. This here is your trip. To clear your trip or go from trip A to trip B or whatever. Your mileage tripper. This is your oil gauge, your RPM gauge, your fuel tank, your coolant, and your battery. Other than that, I believe that's it.